What's up guys, today we're going to be building our dream lineup with $15. As you can tell, there are different price points for different IEMs depending on their pricing and just how good they are. Yeah, this is going to be pretty fun. I have a car video on the side for those with low attention spans. But yeah, let's just get started. There's no strict rules behind this, but ideally we want to try to build around the $5 IEMs. Starting off, I guess we can start with the Monarch. So this would be like an all-rounder set. And then since we already have an all-rounder, we probably need like a bass set, a treble set, a vocal set. For vocals, let's go with RS5 first for vocals because this is still one of the best vocal sets. Super powerful, vocals extend very well, so that would be our vocals choice. That puts us at around $9. And then after that, we probably looking for like a bass set or like a scaling set. I don't know, I think I'll go for the Odysseys because scaling wise, these are around the same as the EJ07s, but since we already did RS5 for vocals, we can't really do EJ07s. I mean, we could switch to EJ07s and then go for the Volume S as well. That is an option, but I think I'm going to take the RS5 because the Odysseys get pretty close to the EJ07s, and arguably it is better on certain songs as well. So let's just do Monarch Mark III, RS5, Odysseys. That would give us around, what is that, $12. And then we need a bass set and like a trebly set. Okay, so trebly set, I'm not seeing any very like treble headset near $1. I'm gonna go with the Condenser 4 or the Meyer CK2V, which this is essentially just a better version of the Brain Damage. It's fuller in the bass. The treble isn't as boosted, it's not as artificial. Right now I think we need a bass set. Okay, bass set, I guess we could go for the deuce. This is a bass set. I guess we can go to Condenser 4. This is like a cleaner, smooth, slightly airy sound. This is more exciting. So either the CK2V or the Condenser 4 will work. So that would probably what the lineup will look like. The Monarch Mark IIIs, the RS5s, the Odysseys, the Deuce, and then either the CK2V or the Condenser 4. Alright, moving up to the vocals, we have the Mystic 8s. Very good for female vocals. If you didn't see the review, one of the best female vocal sets you can get right now. We need something that's like scaling. Okay, let's say we go for the EJ07s for scaling, and then we need a bass set. Bass set would probably be the Punch, and then we need a treble set again, and then all-rounder. So all-rounder we can just go Chopin because this is pretty good. Like I think I would take the Chopin over the Super Mix 4. Treble set, it would be the Condenser 4 or the CK2V, like these names. And then after that, we have the Mest Mark II. So these are a scaling kind of set, I would say. And then for a vocal set, I guess, again, RS5 or Volume S. I actually kind of want the Supernovas because these are very smooth when it comes to just like the treble. But okay, the Volaire is also very smooth as well. And I would argue this is better all-rounder. And we do need a all-rounder. Okay, so I'm gonna go Mest. I'm gonna do something controversial. I'm gonna go Mest. I'm gonna go Volaire. I'm gonna go Volume S actually. This is basically just a higher volume version of the RS5 essentially. That leaves us with the treble and bass. So bass, we can go for the Deuce again. We can also go for the Arcadias. Arcadias are very bassy. They are a good scaling set, and it kind of like vibes with our lineup so far because we have a lot of like scaling sets. We have the Mest, we have the the Volume S, and then the Arcadias. These are all like higher volume sets. And the Volaire, we're kind of balancing it out at mid volume with like an all-rounder set. You know what? So this is pretty good. And then when it comes to treble, I guess we could go Super Mix 4, or we can maybe just say fuck it and then we just do Explore and then just go like a kind of very like scaling oriented build. Like if you also replace the Volaire for the EJ07s, so that would be pretty cool as well, like a scaling bass set, and then just like lose all our hearing. The Mest, EJ07, Volume S, Arcadia, a full. That would actually be a pretty fire lineup. Then after the Mest, we have the Crimson for like a exciting kind of sound. This is just a better version of the Estrella. And then if we have something for exciting, we can go for like a vocal set. I guess that'd be the RS5 again. Scaling, I guess we can go Zigat, but I kind of want to go Punch for the bass. So that's difficult. I guess we could do Explore as well for scaling because Explore is still pretty good. This is more exciting, whereas this is our CK2V is also exciting, so because that's kind of redundant. So I would probably go Condenser 4 for like an airy, like more airy and bright kind of sound for treble, and then Explore for scaling, and then punch for the bass, crimson, and what would we do for vocals? Yeah, RS5 for vocals. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then finally we have the Helios. This is a airy kind of treble set. I think vocals we could probably go for the RS5 again. Actually, Origin could be an all-rounder as well, like a bassy all-rounder. That would be kind of nice because then this opens us up to a lot of other options we can play around with, because this would be a bassy set and an all-rounder set at the same time. So you know what, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do Helios, we're gonna do Origin, scaling set probably be the Odysseys, and then the Zgats for the treble, or not the treble, but like a more exciting sound. That was what, $6. This is $10. That's 15. Okay, so that's already. Okay, we can't really do that, but okay, let's go for the Estrellas, because this kind of brings a new different flavors. This is airy, smooth, treble, a little bit bright, and then lean, not lean sounding, but clean sounding. And then this is like an all-rounder bassy set, and this is exciting, slightly V-shaped sound, which leaves us with a vocal set. Ooh, did I fuck up? Okay, vocals, we could go EPZ P50, because these are essentially a very clean and neutral. If you just want like an all-rounder vocal set, these are pretty good. And then finally the Explorer for kind of like a scaling. So yeah, a lot of options we can really do. Let's actually just forget about choosing one for each price range. Let's just like do whatever we want and then see what we have. So for example, I'm going to start with the Mystic 8s for vocals, and they do scale decently well, mid to mid high volume. It's not like blast your brains out kind of thing, but I think it's pretty good. So since we have the Mystic 8 for kind of scaling and vocals, we don't really need the Odysseys, I would say. I mean, the Odysseys are different, but are they different enough? I don't know. I think I'll just take the Mystic 8 over the Odysseys, and then the Punch for a bass head sound, total contrast. That puts us at $8, and then we probably need something that is more exciting, like treble wise. So maybe the Estrellas, $6, that's $11. Yeah, we're pretty well rounded right now. We have vocals, we have the excitement, we have the bass. Maybe scaling, like full scaling set, like the Explorer, like you just really want to crank it. I guess the Explorer would be very good for that. So what is that? $1, $7, $5, $12. Okay, we can't really do any like Volair because $4. Dusk, nah, probably not Dusk, but okay, maybe the Chopin for an all-rounder. That gives us $2 left. Go Timeless 2 or like a CK2V for like a treble kind of thing. I think for the bang for your buck, I think Timeless 2 is just better. It just gives you more variety, more tunings. So we have the Explorer, the Timeless 2, the Estrella, right? What is that? 3, 2, 1, that's 6. And then we have the Punch for the bass. 6 plus 3, that's 9. Mystic 8, $5. Punch 3, that's 8. 8 plus Estrella plus 3. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11. Timeless. 11 plus 2 is 13. Okay, and then the Chopin and the Explorer. Actually, we're gonna do one more. I'm gonna go with a genre build. Let's say we go for a rock hip hop genre build. Okay, so rock hip hop, we probably want to do the Nest, because these do metal and rock pretty well. And then hip hop, we probably want something bassy, so maybe like the Origin. Yeah, Origin would be good for that. We could also go for the Estrella or the Punch as well. This would be a better all-rounder than the Punch. I think I'm gonna go for the Punch because the Origin kind of already fills the gap of like a bassy all-rounder. So we're gonna go Punch, Mest, Origin, Punch, and then obviously probably Arcadia's. And then lastly, probably the Explorer. So that's pretty good for hip hop. I would say hip hop, rock, metal, and even R&B. That would be pretty solid pick. Now, if we do like a pop, K-pop, J-pop thing, I think I'm gonna go with probably the Monarchs. And then we go the IO Volair. These are very smooth, very airy, not that shouty when it comes to vocals. And then after that, we probably go for the Dusk. Obviously, Dusk is well made for K-pop because of the lower vocal gain. And then after that, we probably go for the Timeless 2, because Timeless 2 with certain nozzles, it does tame the upper mids down, and it becomes pretty enjoyable for K-pop and J-pop, stuff like that. And then lastly, we have like the Chopins or the Supermix, like Chopin Supermix for EM6L. Either one of these work. I think I'm gonna go with the EM6L for something a little bit warmer, because we already do have like a cleaner sound with the IO Volair and the Dusk. Now let's say we're trying to resell these IEMs and we're trying to make our money back. So we're gonna try to go for the most expensive or like very good resale value IEMs. In that sense, in terms of price, the Crimson is the most expensive. I think this is what, 1,300, and then after that would probably be the Helios. But I think the Crimson just sells better. The Origin is 850, I think, and then the Supernova is also around 800. I think the Supernova would be, you could probably sell this more because they just don't sell a lot of these. It's very hard to get. I'm gonna go with the Supernovas for like a contrast to the Crimson, because Crimson is exciting treble, Supernova is very smooth, very airy. And then after that, we probably go for the Punch with the better resale value. And then after that, we would probably go for Timeless 2, because these are around the same price. Timeless 2 220, Arcadia 220. Let's Shirt Cat 4 is also around 200 bucks on sale. The Let's Shirt Cat 4 is basically like a mini version of the Supernovas, and we already have the Supernovas. And then the Arcadias is again like, it's a basic set. We already have the Punch, right? So we don't really need that. And then Timeless 2 is kind of different, so we're gonna go with the Timeless 2. And then lastly, we'll probably go for the ideally the Deuce, because it is the most expensive, but we already do have the Punch, so it would be redundant in that sense. So maybe we just go for the Chopin for like a cleaner sound. I think that works. Chopin is still 200 bucks. It's still fairly close to the Deuce. But yeah, aside from that, I hope you guys like this new series. Let me know what your combination of the lineup would be if you had $15 below. And I'll see you guys in the Maya review, which is coming up next.
Shout out to Rorix Cat, Dom Q, Discov Scotus, B Urak, Mystic Spoon Attack, Walker Standard, User, Patrick, Polly J, Mr. Gorillas, Anton Risto, Gis Sang Young, Ed Dunlap, Christopher Jackson, Name, Henry Claudia, Son of a Horse, 777ZK, Ben Thompson, Obi, Triple Well Extended, Wizard, Frickalicious, Andrick, Ricardo, Tapas R, Chucko Norris, Oh Really, Contain Guava Juice Gains, Xuan Buck Lee, Nico, Igris, and Forever New. Thank you guys so much for the year.